What's good, y'all? We back with another video, man, and today got another banger for y'all as we will be making five bold WWE predictions for 2025. It is September. We got about 3 more months left in 2024, and I believe it's a good time to make predictions for 2025 as we don't have much longer until we get there. And yeah, man, let's go ahead and get right into the video. As our first prediction, my first prediction is CM Punk. CM Punk will win the Royal Rumble in 2025. Now, CM Punk was in the final two last year against Cody Rose, and unfortunately for CM Punk, he lost. And not only did he lose, he got fucking injured. Now, hopefully that if Punk is in this year's Rumble, which 9 times out of 10 he will be, then hopefully he does not get injured. And my prediction is he will win this year's Rumble. I think last year's Rumble was setting up for Punk to win this year's Rumble, and he will go on to finally get that main event spot he's been dying for ever since he's been in the WWE. Now, will he close out WrestleMania? I don't know because there's a potential chance that Roman versus Rock will be happening on that card, and if Roman and Rock is happening, that's the match that's going to close out the show. I don't care what it is. It's no way that's not going to close out this show. But CM Punk, my prediction is he will become Mr. Royal Rumble winner, and he will go on to face Gunther at WrestleMania. I really don't think that Gunther's going to lose the World Heavyweight Championship, and if he does lose the title, he most likely will lose at Mania. But I'm going to say this. Yes, I predict CM Punk to win the Rumble, but I don't see CM Punk winning the championship. I don't know if CM Punk will be a good fit for the World Heavyweight Championship, and here's why. I'm a fan of CM Punk. I'm not hating on CM Punk. I love CM Punk. But history shows, man, and this happened in AEW. CM Punk at this, this stage of his career, at his age, and the way his body is right now, bro, I just don't know if CM Punk can hold up being a world champion in a major company. We've seen what happened in AEW, bro. He's won the title, twice in AEW, and like both times he got hurt. Literally, like he got hurt, I think. I know the first time he got hurt. So I don't think CM Punk is that reliable as a top champion, especially in WWE. Like, you know how much of a bind that put Tony Khan in, the fact that Punk got injured when he first won the AEW World Championship, and then they had to what did they do? They made Jon Moxley the champ and all of that, all of those shenanigans. So I just don't think that, if I'm Triple H, am I putting all of my eggs on CM Punk to win the Rumble and then go on to beat a guy potentially like Gunther? Gunther, who's been on a fucking warpath over the last couple of years since he's been on the main roster. Do I trust a guy like CM Punk to carry the company or carry an entire brand on his back, especially as champion, for a couple of months? I would want to. If I'm Triple H, I would want to trust a guy like CM Punk, but can I trust his body? That's the question. Because CM Punk has an injury history. Like, he's injury prone at this point. He has that history, and it's not good. So I really do feel like that's really the only thing that's holding CM Punk back from becoming a world champion in WWE at the moment, is those injuries. Because last year's Rumble, bro, I feel like there was rumors, right, that CM Punk was supposed to face Seth Rollins at Mania. That was the plan. But he got injured. He got hurt. He was supposed to face Rollins last year for the title, for the World Heavyweight Championship, if I'm not mistaken. He got hurt. So, if he gets hurt, then, like, do you trust putting a title on him and then potentially risking having to vacate the belt or you know what I'm saying, something like that? But I'm sticking to my guns, and I will predict CM Punk will win 2025 Royal Rumble. Next, let's go ahead for our next prediction. Logan Paul will win the Money in the Bank. Yes, there have been a lot of rumors, saying that Logan Paul could be a future WWE champion. I could definitely see that. I could see that. Now, a lot of people hate Logan Paul. A lot of people don't like Logan Paul, and I understand why. He's done some of the dumbest shit you can possibly think of on YouTube, and over the last couple of years. But you can't mistake that this guy's he's great in the ring, bro. And at first, I wasn't a Logan Paul fan, but man, this guy has really shown that he's taking wrestling seriously. Like, Logan Paul is a legitimate professional wrestler. That motherfucker can go. He can go, man. Like, they didn't put the U.S. title on him for nothing. Logan Paul is a legit professional fucking wrestler, and he has potential to become a WWE champion, but I believe the step to get there is winning the Money in the Bank. And Logan Paul, in my opinion, would make a great Money in the Bank. He could, like, with all the media and everything that Logan Paul does, he can do the same exact thing he did with the U.S. title, give the U.S. title a lot more notoriety. He can give the Money in the Bank a lot of notoriety, and it just draw buzz as he waits to cash that motherfucker in, man. Yeah, so I can definitely see Logan Paul as Mr. Money in the Bank and as a future WWE champion within, next year. He's definitely gonna win that goddamn briefcase. That's my predictions, bro. But we can go ahead and move on. Next, Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn will have a World Heavyweight Championship run in 2025. That's what I'm predicting. Now, Sami Zayn has been long overdue for a world title run. And I'm just going to be honest with you. He has been long overdue. Sami Zayn is one of the best on the roster. He's one of the best in the world, bro. This guy is just amazing all around. He's an all-around talent. He's very versatile. He can play heel. He can play babyface. This guy is amazing. He's been amazing since the El Generico days. And I could definitely see him as a world champion. He is one of those guys that you can have as your top babyface. He's a believable babyface. And he had a decent run. Not even gonna say decent, a pretty good run with the IC title when he beat Gunther. And I know that Sami Zayn is facing Gunther again at Bad Blood. But I could definitely see them having a third match, because Sami Zayn beat Gunther at WrestleMania, and I'm going to predict this, that he's not going to lose a title anytime soon here. Gunther will beat Sami Zayn at Bad Blood. They could have a match potentially at next year's Mania, but that's kind of convoluted because CM Punk, if CM Punk's going to win a Rumble, and if CM Punk is going to say he challenges Gunther, and he did tell Gunther that he will be challenging him at some point, at least, before him and Drew McIntyre got back into it, he did tell Gunther that he wanted a shot at the World Championship. So, if if you don't do Gunther versus Sami Zayn at Mania, you say you do CM Punk versus Gunther, maybe CM Punk doesn't win. Maybe CM Punk loses that match. Then you could do Sami Zayn versus Gunther maybe at SummerSlam 2025, you know? That's a real possibility. I just feel like Gunther and Sami Zayn, they are deserving of that 3-match trilogy. They are really deserving of that. They can be one win apiece, and then you do that trilogy for the World Heavyweight Championship. Run it back one more time, and then you can have Sami Zayn as your World Heavyweight Champion on Monday Night Raw, bro. I wouldn't mind that. I just really want to see Sami Zayn at the top of the goddamn card, like at the top of the food chain. I really want to see how Sami Zayn does there, bro. Because even in NXT, like, he didn't even get a long NXT championship run at all. Like, he only held the NXT title for like what, a month or two before losing it the Owens. So yeah, man, I just want to see Sami Zayn with a world championship, a world championship, just at least for 3 to 6 months. But I just want to see how well he does with it, and I believe he could do. I believe he can be a damn good world champion. A damn good world champion. But let me go ahead to my next prediction. I predict that Cody Rhodes will turn heel in 2025. Now, some people might say this is too soon. Why the hell would Cody Rhodes turn heel right now? Well, I was thinking this. You know, it's a lot of shit going on with Cody Rhodes, the bloodline. He's been with the bloodline for the longest time, right? And a lot of people say that Cody, that maybe Kevin Owens might turn heel on Cody Rhodes, and we've been seeing signs of that. Hell, we even seen that on last night's SmackDown that Kevin Owens was, you know what I'm saying, thinking about turning on Cody Rhodes. Kevin Owens was pretty much teasing turning on Cody Rhodes last night on SmackDown. But I was thinking this. Maybe, what if we get swerved? What if we get swerved here? What if Cody Rhodes is the actual heel? Now, we've seen like glimpses of how we've seen a glimpse of a heel Cody Rhodes in AEW, like near his final matches in AEW. The crowd was booing Cody, and he was like transitioning as a heel, but he left and came back to WWE. Let's take it back though. Let's take it back to ROH. You know, he was a damn good heel in ROH. Was ROH champion as a heel. I do feel like that Cody Rhodes can be a damn good heel. He could be amazing. If Cody Rhodes can be a great face, he can be a great heel. That's the story with wrestling. I feel like some of the greatest faces can also play the greatest heels. Stone Cold, for example. Hulk Hogan, for example. I mean, even a guy like John Cena. John Cena was a good heel. Let's not forget, John Cena, Dr. Thugonomics. He was a damn good heel before he was one of the biggest baby faces of all time. So either way it goes, I feel like if you are a great face, you can play a great heel. And that's the same principle with Cody Rhodes. Now, back to what I was saying. What if that Cody Rhodes is a real heel here? Maybe Kevin Owens senses that Cody Rhodes cannot be trusted, since he's been teaming up with Roman Reigns. And you know, Roman Reigns has had history with Owens, has had history with Randy Orton, Rhodes, and Kevin Owens and Randy Orton are friends of Cody Rhodes. And what type of shit, seriously, what type of shit is this? Cody Rhodes teaming with my enemy. Like, imagine if I'm Kevin Owens or Randy Orton, if I see Cody Rhodes teaming with our enemy. What type of shit is that? I would think Cody Rhodes can't be trusted. I would think that because it would be too obvious. It would be too obvious if Kevin Owens turns heel on Cody Rhodes, swerves the fans. I'm not saying you do it now. You can tease it, but maybe you have Cody Rhodes turn heel. You can rehash the Cody Rhodes Roman Reigns feud. Just Rhodes reverse. You can have Cody as a heel and then Roman as a face. Like Cody Rhodes, at some point, Cody Rhodes will need a heel turn. Now, I'm not saying maybe it doesn't happen in 2025. At some point, though, the fans will turn on Cody. It's just nature. It's just how the wrestling business is. I believe at some point, bro, the fans are just going to do a completely 360 on this guy, and he's going to have to turn heel. Now, they could beat the fans out here. They could beat the fans. They could have him turn heel before he gets stale as a babyface. They could do that. You know how you know what I'm saying? You know how they had Seth Rollins turn on the Shield right before the Shield got stale? They could do a Cody Rhodes heel turn right before his babyface run gets stale, and then boom, Cody Rhodes is one of the top heels in the company. But the thing is, though, who's going to be that top babyface? Because we don't. If Rose is a heel, who the fuck is going to be that top babyface in the company? We're not going to have one. So this is why Cody Rhodes heel turn. If it doesn't happen in 2025, bro, maybe 2026, or maybe never. What if Cody Rhodes is one of those guys, another Cena, where he's face forever? I don't think that's going to be the case, though. I think that the fans will eventually force a Cody Rhodes heel turn, because I'm already seeing the rumors, and I'm already seeing people online turning their backs on Cody. I predicted this shit. I predicted this. I predicted that Cody Rhodes, shortly after he wins that belt, the fans will turn on him, and the fans will want him to turn heel. This is how the wrestling business goes. This is how fans are. So, yeah, man. We can go ahead and move on to our next prediction. I also have a bonus prediction as well, but our fifth bold prediction: WWE will announce WrestleMania in London. Now, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be next year. It's nowhere it's going to be next year, but I don't even think it's going to be 2026. I don't even know what their location is for WrestleMania in 2026. I'm not too sure. But when John Cena made that announcement, when he teased a potential WrestleMania in London at Money in Bank when he returned a couple of years ago, he didn't do that shit for no reason. He did not. They're definitely going to London, and the fact that next year's All In is not in London, instead it's going to be in Texas. That's got me wondering, like, is next year? I don't think not next year's, because it's going to be in Vegas, but is WWE going to Wembley next year? Because if AEW is not going to be running in Wembley, then who's going to be running in Wembley? I'm thinking that at some point WWE will make an announcement at some point that they will be hosting WrestleMania in London and in Wembley Stadium. I mean, it's only fitting. It's only fitting, bro. The last time we've seen WrestleMania in Wembley, it has never been in Wembley Stadium. It has never been in London. But the last time we've seen a WWE event in Wembley Stadium, it was SummerSlam. 1992, I believe. Was that 1992? It was definitely SummerSlam in 1990. British Bulldog versus Bret Hart. That's the match I remember from that card. IC Championship. So yeah, man, it's inevitable. It's inevitable that WrestleMania will be in London at some point, whether it be next year, whether it be a couple of years from now, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen because they didn't have John Cena teased up for no reason, and I think that's gonna be huge for WWE, and they can definitely sell that shit out. Now I know AEW tried to, make it seem like they sold out, and I'm not gonna sit here and hate on AEW because listen, the fact that AEW went to Wembley Stadium last year and had like what over 70,000 people there was fucking amazing. Like what other company do you see doing that right now? Like, come on, bro. You gotta give them their props. But WrestleMania in London, bro, that is a sellout. That's a fucking sellout. That is a goddamn sellout. 81,000, bro. All the seats will be filled if WrestleMania comes to Wembley Stadium, bro. But yeah, man, that is my prediction. Also, a bonus prediction. Absolute. Ricky Starks will make his WWE debut, and I predicted that he will make his debut at the Royal Rumble. Now, a lot of people say that Ricky Starks might be headed to NXT. Regardless, he's coming to WWE regardless. That man is out of AEW. That man is done with that motherfucking company, bro. And I feel like that he will excel. He will do so much better in WWE, bro. And I'm an AEW fan, but they are completely hoeing Ricky Starks at the moment. Ricky Starks is collecting dust on the AEW roster, and he needs to get out of there ASAP. So this is why I'm predicting Ricky Starks to debut at next year's Royal Rumble. And yeah, man, I'm not saying that. Okay, if he does debut on a Rumble, he could definitely get pushed to that main roster immediately. Like, Ricky Starks can either be on NXT or he can be on the main roster. That's how fucking good he is. Like, he is so good, he's already ready for the main roster. But he could really make NXT his fucking show. Like, Ricky Starks is like the perfect guy for NXT, but he's also good for the main roster. So it's like, you could have him debut in the Rumble and then send him back down to NXT, something like that. It could, you could do that. But I really do want to see Ricky Starks in that damn Rumble. Imagine, bro. Imagine a AEW guy making his debut in the Rumble. We've already getting Lucha Bros coming to WWE. Now Ricky Starks. These are two big losses for AEW, bro. And these are two homegrown AEW stars. Well, you know what I'm saying? You got the Lucha Bros and Ricky Starks. Both of them out of AEW, basically. But yeah, man, I'm predicting Ricky Starks to make his debut in 2025 Royal Rumble. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know you guys' thoughts on this video. If you have any more predictions, write them down in the comments down below, man. But until next time, stay safe, stay cool, and I'm gonna see y'all later, man. Peace.